Hello and welcome to our podcast 3 in the Chamber. I am one of your hosts, Rywin, and here we have
Leslie
and
Ellis.
And we hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much.
Hey guys, I see you made it to the second episode.
I thought you were going to keep going.
I know, I was, but then I drew a blank. I'm sorry. Because, look, I really wanted to say sup is up, but I knew that wasn't appropriate.
Damn, I'm probably going to have to censor that since it's like the first 5 seconds of the fucking video.
I know. I do it to myself. I'm the editor. It's fine.
Damn.
It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. So, we're all friends. We've all known each other.
Yeah, what are we talking about this episode?
Shut up. This is what I'm getting to. Damn it. All right. We're all friends.
Have we known each other?
Me and you have known each other for
12
over...
years.
I like to say over 10 years, but you like to say the exact. I know Rywin for a little over a year.
Half a year over.
Maybe like 2.
Almost 2. It'll be 2 in August.
Damn.
We know. March.
And then Rywin and I met whenever Ant-Man Quantumania thing happened. So.
Oh yeah, we started talking about dead parents. That was a good time.
Yeah. But anyways, we've known each other for some time now. Some more than others. You have to catch up. So with that being said, we don't really know each other on a deeper level. We're not gonna get too deep, right? Not yet, guys. But I would like to know, what is your first anime and classics that you watched and grew up with?
Anime and classics.
Your first anime you've ever watched, along with classics that you grew up watching as a kid.
It's like regular American cartoons, or just...
Yeah,
I mean, it could be Canadian too, I guess.
Well, Canadian
if
too,
you wanted.
yeah. Personally, I mentioned shows up until I was like 12 or 13.
Ooh, quick question. Were you a Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network kid, or were you other?
So mine's is more like a tier. It was Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, then
Disney,
I guess. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
Disney
was in
is
all
definitely one of
3.
them.
Yeah. I also watched Boomerang a lot as a kid, which had more
like Flintstones.
Flintstones and stuff like that. Yeah.
My brain just warps Boomerang into Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? One of my favorite shows, speaking of which, like Chowder.
Love Chowder.
That one's on Boomerang. Or
Yeah,
it's been on Boomerang.
You can watch it on Hulu.
Yeah, Hulu. Yeah. And it's just crazy that a show like that, because I remember when it first came out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's considered a Boomerang cartoon. Or like,
yeah.
I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. First anime I've ever watched, Hello Kitty, Pretty Kitty. A lot of people don't know that Hello Kitty did have an anime, and it was an actual series, and I had the VHS for it. It was an English dub, but that's the only one I had. So technically, that is the first anime I grew up watching.
Nice. For me, I was kind of basic. I had the Pokemon VHS that was English dub. Not that I would watch the freaking Japanese dub, but
I mean, that's
you
true,
get what
I guess, yeah.
But
As
yeah.
a tiny child, yeah.
So it would be Pokemon as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember I'd watch the whole VHS like from the very beginning, even to like the ending credits, where because like at the end of each VHS they had like advertisements and commercials for like other anime, so I kept seeing one for like Kimba the White Lion and like Ranma 1/2 the movie, like the first movie, and still haven't seen those, but I do remember.
I don't remember what ads played at the end. I would just sing along to the song because it goes something like da na 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 na. It's Kenny. Hello, Kenny. And that was the intro, and that was the outro. And as soon as it was done, I would start the VHS all over.
They use that song also for like the PC games and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I just hooked up my VCR, so if you have any,
I have a VCR.
I do actually.
Yeah, I hooked up my VCR in my living room. So like, if you have the Hello Kitty VHS, we should.
I do.
Yo, we gotta go right now.
I do. That's in my closet right now. I know exactly where it is.
We're gonna wrap this up. Thanks so much for listening, guys. We gotta go.
We gotta go watch Hello Kitty, Pretty Kitty.
Bro,
I have so many Disney movies in my closet.
Ooh, like VHSs and shit?
Yeah.
Damn, I don't even know.
I've got a lot of VHSs.
I never had a lot of VHSs, sadly. But my mom did have Inglés sin Barreras, which is all on VHS, which, I don't know how to... Basically,
English,
it's like...
So, like, English...
Sin Barreras.
Without...
I don't know what Barreras is.
Barreras, yeah, damn.
Barreras. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but basically, it's like learning how to speak English.
English without subtitles?
I guess so. That's what I'm thinking. That's what it might be. I could look it up later.
But, like, it's weird because because watching.
I know I could look it up now, but I don't want to. No, because he looked at me and he looked at my phone and then looked back at me.
Damn, just like, man, if only you had a fucking computer in your fucking hand to look up information.
I can't wait till we start showing video format because the way y'all just look at me sometimes.
Bro, we need like the one guy.
Blood.
We need the one guy in like the Joe Rogan podcast that's like specifically his job is just to pull up videos and pictures. Like, hey, can you pull that up real quick? We just need to hire one of those guys.
We can have that be Pablo.
Yeah. Like, hey, yo, Pablo, come pull that up.
Hey, can you pull that up, please? Just type in Rule 30.
Yeah.
Just
Nah, that's another episode.
Oh, yeah, that is another episode. Crazy.
But yeah, it's funny. I set up my VCR because, long story short, I was listening to this one band and they released, and for a limited time, their whole album on VHS.
Oh.
So I pre-ordered that and I got it. And I went to Goodwill and I got some other VHSs and like Mrs. Doubtfire. And I started watching it on VHS, and I was like, "Damn, this is like what it was meant to be watched like." Because you watch like the HD version on like a streaming service, and it's nice, but like watching on VHS just hits different. You know?
And they changed the colors with the HD and stuff because they have to make it smooth and pretty for.
And let me tell you, the
TVs
sound
and stuff.
quality, hell of a lot better on VHS.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but I digress. We're here to talk about cartoons, not live
Bo.
Damn.
Yo, I
okay.
forgot about
Damn,
that.
Fucking four
No,
kids.
because
up in
me
this
and
shit.
my older brother, we like every time it would come up and the intro goes bo 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 bo. We would literally sit there and try and count how many bows he said. We're like bo 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 bo. You know.
For me, it was the 2000s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, where they go
Same
like
here.
1, 2,
3, 4,
I wasn't
1,
allowed
2,
to watch.
3, 4. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, I like that
It
one.
was violent. I wasn't allowed to watch it.
Oh, man.
Okay.
You know what's funny? Since we're on the same subject, there was a show. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it, but it was called The Butt Ugly Martians.
Yeah.
They were like a toy brand, and then
Yeah,
but my
I forgot
parents,
about those.
my parents forbid me to fucking watch it because they hated.
I would sneak watch it because, I mean, well, granted, my mom was never... I slept in the living room where the TV was, and my brother had his own room because he kicked me out of... That's a whole nother story. And my mom had her own room with my little brother. He would sleep in the same bed with her, so I got the couch. And so that came on one time, and I liked watching it.
Yeah, my parents, so with my parents, everything is a curse word. Everything. So the fact that they said butt and ugly all within like a second, there was like absolutely not, because like we are the Martians, the butt ugly
Yeah.
to the point, and also like fart was a bad word.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I experienced that with my mom. My dad did not care at all.
Yeah.
Seems like him.
Yeah.
And I was like, you can't even say this sucks. That's a bad word. It was so weird now that I think about it. But
Couldn't even say crap.
yeah, crap, absolutely not.
Interesting. But
And,
crap is now okay in your house.
Only because I'm an adult and I made it okay. I refuse to listen.
Another weird thing too. You guys know Barnyard?
Back at the
Yeah.
barnyard?
Yeah, I was not allowed to watch that because
Really?
you know
Is it
what?
because talking animals?
No, it's actually now that I think about it, I'm like,
It is kind of
well,
more
hold,
adult
actually,
jokes.
no, this is
That
no,
is
no.
true.
The reason why you wouldn't even expect it,
Is
but
udders?
it's yeah, because the main character is a cow that has a
udders.
male cow with
With
udders, but there's no.
Uh-huh.
But so basically,
I
what I'm
didn't
trying
even
to
think
what
about
I'm trying to get at is my parents were being transphobic before it was cool. So because they were just like, you're not watching this because there's no such thing as a boy cow. There's
With
like
udders,
with
yeah.
udders, like
I didn't even think about that.
You have to. There's cows and there's bulls. You don't have a bull with udders or anything like that. So
Yeah.
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 Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's how dumb I was as a kid.
Yeah, no. So that's the reason I wasn't allowed to watch that either. And
I don't think there was any. Oh, I guess like Family Guy and The Simpsons.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, that was
Adult
forbade for me
cartoons. Yeah.
for a little bit, but then like every time the new episode would come out, I would just go watch it in Oscar's room.
Bro, I would be executed.
And then get kicked out
Yeah.
right after the episode was done.
Yeah.
I would be fucking executed by my parents if I was caught watching South Park or Family Guy.
I was the middle child, so I mean the rules were applied to me, and they weren't applied to me strictly. But you know, as a middle child, you get like you learn how to finesse the system in a weird kind of way.
What's your placement? Oldest?
Oldest child, yes.
He is the
So oldest, middle, youngest.
Really?
Because I'm the youngest child.
Crazy.
Yeah, younger of two.
Yo,
Yeah.
you do give Big Brother vibes, and you do give younger brother vibes. That's
Yeah,
fucking
like,
wild.
My parents, it's weird because I think in American culture, the younger child is like the most
Yeah.
spoiled.
Yeah, but it
Or is it supposed to be the older child that's most spoiled?
It depends.
really depends.
In Hispanic culture, the older
Is the most
male
older male is the
Is
most
spoiled.
respected. Yeah.
is spoiled.
in
I guess
like
respected.
white families, it is usually sometimes both. It depends on how like smart the oldest one is.
Ooh, okay, that makes
Or
sense now,
how,
'cause
like-
I was not a smart.
Outgoing.
Yeah, and like with my family, I was born from empty nest syndrome. My mom like needed another baby, so like I became
Baby.
yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Rye?
So like, are we talking about like my whole origin, or just, like, the-
Hold on. This is a whole nother episode.
Oh damn, we're
This
supposed
is
to be
a
talking
whole
about
nother
cartoons.
episode. No way.
Oh shit, we're supposed to talk
Cartoons.
Okay, my
Let's
bad,
bring
my
it
bad.
back to cartoons.
We'll talk about that later. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
But
Well,
basically,
I kept it simple. You're the one who.
but no, like, so my I remember one time my cousin helped like sneaked me in and let me watch an episode of Family Guy. Funniest shit ever.
It was so funny. Yeah.
And it was this one where like Peter and Lois are having like couples therapy, so they watch a VHS tape. Back to VHSs.
yeah.
And it was like it was so funny. I remember I like just by watching it once, I kept remembering certain parts over and over again.
Yeah.
So whenever I went to elementary school and kids were talking about it, I would just repeat that same thing over and over again, but like
to fit in.
just to fit in. Yeah.
Ah.
Same
I
with
see.
like South Park too, because there were certain episodes that like
My parents didn't know about South Park.
they didn't know
I
that
did watch it,
existed.
though.
Oh man, it's so
Yeah.
fucking funny.
I still
But-
haven't seen a lot of it because I used to try to watch it in high school, but I'd panic and turn the volume completely off and just watch it, no subtitles, no volume. And then I'd panic even more and go to bed.
Crazy.
I had a friend who had a classmate. I
Yeah.
believe the classmate was either really religious or in a cult. Like the family was super religious or in a cult. I forgot which one, but it's super strict to the point where like this family, they only had one TV in the living room, and it was only to watch the news and the weather, and the husband was only allowed to watch the TV. The family had to be in another room while the husband watches the TV. So this kid, and whenever they talked about certain things in class, if it didn't fit with that religion, the kid would have to go into the hallway and wait. So like, and this kid, my friend was talking to this kid and was like, "Yo, we should definitely watch South Park." So like, I forgot how that kid watched it, but he like somehow like was able to watch it, and he said, "Funniest shit ever," and he laughed so hard. It was so great, and I was like, that
Yeah.
makes me smile.
He probably had an iPad.
No, this was
It was
like
before
back,
iPads
like
were a
before
thing.
iPods, man. Like,
Oh,
This
okay.
was before iPods.
I forgot that we grew up without stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now it's the new norm. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back to adult cartoons. Super Jail?
Super Joe. Yeah.
Okay.
Even Robot Chicken.
Oh,
Chicken. I
Robot
love
Chicken. Sometimes the episodes would traumatize me, and sometimes they were really funny.
I remember one time in middle school, we went on this field trip to go to Missouri, and so that means we got our own hotel rooms. So we stayed up like till 1 a.m. just watching Robot Chicken with some classmates of mine, and it was the best thing ever. So funny. Then we had to wake up at like 6 a.m, which sucked ass, but like it was worth it, man. I think like just the fact that I wasn't allowed to watch anything made me more interested in what I'm watching now.
Yeah.
Because my younger brother and sister, they could get away with anything.
Yeah, you know.
But they're not interested in watching any of those kind of stuff. But for me, I guess it's like the weird like reverse psychology. Like
Yeah, like now
Yeah.
you're an adult, you can do whatever you want, and now you
Yeah.
like no one can say shit about it, really.
yeah, but I just love those shows. It was so great, and I guess that's what like made me love watching cartoons in general. Just it was just man. so funny, and you could like learn a thing or two depending on what you're watching.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, I grew up watching a whole bunch of different stuff. You know, Sailor Moon, Saturdays. You know, when Toonami was a kid friendly, because I think Toonami is now adults. Or something,
yeah.
Because it comes on after Cartoon Network sends the kids to go to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm like maybe like 17 and up. Like,
Yeah.
There was Jetix.
Yeah, I
Jetix,
watched
yeah.
Jetix. That's where I watched Yin Yang
Was,
Yo.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that show.
Yin Yang Yo,
Yeah,
Yin
Yin
Yang
Yang
Yo,
Yo.
Yin
Gargoyles
Yang
was
Yo.
Jetix, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Or
Could
was it
be.
Toonami?
No, it was Jetix.
It was-
It's
yeah.
Disney.
It was Jetix.
Because
Disney
it came
adjacent.
on right after Shinzo, which is...
You know, they even
Oh,
had
The Tick.
The Tick.
Forgot
Yeah. Oh, that
about
one's
that.
great.
Yeah, I like that one.
I was gonna say Darkwing Duck.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever watched that?
I've seen it,
No.
yeah.
Yeah, I was more of like a Saturday morning kind of cartoon kid. So like Saturday mornings,
Like Four
I would-
Kids.
4Kids,
Yeah.
and there's another one.
Like there's also the
there's
Disney
the
like
Fox-
one Saturday morning.
Or is it Fox 4Kids?
Fox
Fox
for Kids?
for Kids, yeah.
Okay, yeah, there was another one.
Because I think
that
that's
can't
like
remember.
Yu-Gi-Oh was on.
Yeah,
that
Yu-Gi-Oh
one.
was on that
Yu-Gi-Oh,
one.
Sonic
Sonic was
X.
yeah,
Okay.
Sonic X was on that one.
Even Kirby
Um,
right back at ya.
Kirby right back at you. Yeah. Did you look at my list?
No,
Crazy.
I didn't even read the document. I'm just winging it.
I prepped everything for us,
I
and they
didn't-
don't even look at the shit I make.
That was your document. We can't read your document.
Yeah, you can. I
Yeah, I
shared
know.
it with you guys.
Yeah, but like we can't steal your ideas. So why
It's
read
for
it?
inspiration.
Is
Crazy.
that what you call it?
Oh. all right, okay.
But I digress. Oh man, so many like good cartoons. Let me pull up my list too.
Yeah, I mean, those were the main ones I watched. Oh, Winx Club.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh, Totally Spies.
yes, totally Spies. I actually have the game on
Yeah.
PS2.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, that was my favorite game ever.
You know what's funny? I was watching some YouTube videos and like a lot of like those like YouTube like commentators, they were talking about how like Totally Spies was like a fetish. Like it was a show that like developed like fetishes for a lot of people. And I'm watching some clips and I'm like, oh.
The bodysuits and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm watching, I'm like,
mean-
bro, this is
It ain't my fault they look like a bunch of baddies, bro.
yeah. But it's
And they were all different, like, they were multicultural. They all had different hairstyles, different hair colors. Sam was the smart one.
there was like Alex and Clover, and I'm like, who names
Yeah.
their kid Clover? But
You'd be surprised.
I mean, you'd be surprised, but Clover really fit that character.
Yeah.
You know, she really was a Clover.
Yeah.
I don't know how it just makes sense.
okay, I'll take your word for it.
It just makes sense in my brain.
I mean, it's also like you guys know like Dan Schneider, like
Yeah.
like when you hear about Dan Schneider, and then you
Alright.
start watching like clips of Victorious or something like that, and you're just like,
Yeah.
oh,
Where there's a bunch of feet on
like
the
there's just
screen.
like there's this like someone's pouring ketchup on their foot. I'm like, ah,
Oh, yeah.
now
yeah.
this is weird. Now
I
this
always
is weird.
questioned stuff like that. I was like,
I mean, it was
okay.
always a little weird, but like when
But
you're
Totally
really
Spies,
little,
I never questioned it.
yeah.
And they usually get, usually the bad guys are the ones doing weird shit, and they always
Yeah.
catch them, and they get arrested. So
And you know what's funny? It's weird how like in a lot of cartoons they always have like goth baddies. Like there's always got to be a goth baddie somewhere.
Yeah.
X-Men,
X-Men. You got
Ooh.
Rogue. You
that
got
dancing scene,
Yep.
that did something to me as a kid. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bro, that's still one of the most cherished dancing
I mean,
scenes
you've got
like
like
ever.
Sam from Danny Phantom,
Yes.
Gwen from Total Drama.
And,
Yes.
Yeah, and like also Rogue was just a special case because she had
Yeah.
a southern accent too.
Yeah.
So it just like it was like
The
whoa,
alternative.
like a little bit of variety, you know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
you got the Hex Girls from
Yeah.
Yes.
Scooby Doo.
Hex Girls,
Yeah,
yep,
the
they
movie.
did something for me too.
Just like we need a goth baddie tier list later on in the
yeah.
future.
They're all gonna be S tier for me.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
I'm sorry, they're all gonna be S tier. You can't if we do like cartoon like
Nikki
their
from 16.
characters.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Although is she more punk than
I think she's
goth?
just
I feel like she's
Asian.
more punk. Okay, I mean it's
Well-
obvious,
Cause like with a lot of Asian, like they always have to add the purple streak.
but she
For
already
any
had
Asian
purple
character.
Yeah, her
hair.
whole
It was purple
yeah,
with like a light
naturally.
purple.
But she has like her nose pierced, and it's more of like a grungy.
She definitely is
punkish-
more punk
Yeah.
than goth.
Yeah, I was gonna say because you know Go-Go from Big Hero 6.
Yeah.
She also has like a purple streak in her hair.
I've never watched Big Hero 6.
Oh man, we got. You're gonna, bro. You're gonna be like, okay, so we're gonna sit down one day. We're gonna be watching Big Hero 6, and you're gonna be sitting there going like, man, this should be called Big Hero Thick, man.
Big Hero Thick,
because like, like my buddy, he watched it for the first time a few years ago. He texts me. Hey yo, why they make them so thick, man? Like Big Hero, like damn, like Go-Go, like bro.
Talking about goth babies,
goth baddies,
goth baddies, baddies. You know, Hi Puffy Ami Yumi.
Yeah,
Yumi.
So good.
Yeah.
Which I believe they
I think
also
Yumi
did.
Is the Teen
one?
Titans.
Yeah, they did the opening for Teen Titans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Raven.
Oh, Raven. Oh man, there's so many. Ultimate like
goth baddie, bro. All different versions of her too.
Damn, she's like the very like the origin like of the baddies. You also got Shigo from Kim Possible.
Yes,
yeah.
I think she was my OG before Raven.
I don't know if she would be classified as goth per se, but she did have very much like that kind of aesthetic.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I don't know if you guys ever watched Phineas and Ferb. I know that's one of the newer cartoons. Great cartoon.
I would count that in my childhood.
Yeah, it's a lot older than you think it is.
Yeah.
There was this one girl named Vanessa Doofenshmirtz. She was considered goth, but I think she was just
more punk.
Yeah, more punk if anything, because she just wore like a black.
Or alternative. Would alternative be the better?
Because she wore black clothes, but I wasn't sure if I'd classify it as goth per se. But her friends were goth.
Yeah, I mean, there's also different layers to the goth aesthetic. And,
yeah,
like,
there's different
types.
different subclasses.
Yeah.
You know, like. Cause I mean, if you technically want to go like textbook goth, it would be like gloom and doom. But there's different variants, which I like. It's nice to have a little variety in your life.
Because like even Gwen wouldn't be considered a traditional goth.
Mm-hmm.
No, like but back in the day she would have.
Yeah.
I guess it just depends on what standards we're going big.
No, because like traditional goth would just be like black and white and stuff, and then there's variations.
Yeah. And then there's also like
possibly, but I mean like it's all lines can
be like personality and attitude. Because
we're just gonna call them goth baddies.
Yeah, goth baddie is.
We're not gonna get into it. It's gonna get confusing.
Yeah, because I mean you also have like emo and scene, which I didn't even know there was a difference. But
yeah. Well, some people were scene mo.
Yeah,
just a hybrid.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, shit was complicated back then.
It still is.
Oh yeah, you're right. If anything, it's got even more complicated. But that's another story.
I can't think of any more goth baddies.
No.
But talking about black, it reminded me of the Asian girl from Shaolin Showdown. What'd you think I was gonna say? I meant the color black. What are y'all going on about? Ain't no way.
I don't know. It's just the way you said it. Just like speaking of black. Like, bro.
I'm sorry.
Edit that out.
But no, keep it.
No, I mean, because I didn't mean it in like.
Well, yeah, no, but I mean like
black, like the color is
just,
black, and the girl with the pigtails in Shaolin Showdown had black hair.
Okay, I get, because she's not really goth, but she is. Her hair is black.
Her hair is black, yeah.
She is Asian.
She is Asian. I was gonna say, no, they're not all Asian because they're that. There's the one that put out there.
They have a cowboy
guy.
Yeah,
I kind of had a crush on him, and I had a crush on the.
I had a crush on Jack Spicer and Chase Young.
We're gonna talk about crushes in another episode.
Yeah.
I'm the one that brought it up.
Yo, remember Jackie Chan Adventures?
Yes.
Yo, that was crazy. Like, I still thought it was crazy how they made a whole cartoon based off of Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
No,
I really
Chuck Norris
liked it,
in it. Not that I remember. Chuck Norris wasn't in it, was he?
I don't think he was.
They should have had him as like a little special.
Oh, like they both have like a showdown or something.
Yeah.
A Shaolin Showdown. Just a one giant crossover.
Oh,
what?
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, yeah, of course. You guys see the new trailer for the live action?
I did not.
It looks good. It
Better
looks
than
fine.
the last one?
Better than the M. Night Shyamalan one for sure.
Okay.
But
I didn't realize that's who did that. Okay.
I don't know. I
don't know names. But I know that they did a live action before that I did not like
because
they
called
turned,
it The Last Airbender.
Yeah. They turned Toph into a guy.
I never got past the very beginning.
Well, they didn't even get to Toph.
The volume.
I remember Toph.
The
being a
audio was
boy
all messed up in the beginning.
in the movie.
No, Toph never showed up in the movie. You're probably thinking of the play, because there was an episode in Avatar: Last Airbender where there's a...
No, I'm
there's
not
a
talking
play.
about the play. I'm talking about the movie.
Okay, yeah, in the movie, Toph never showed up.
No way.
I don't know. I never
Bruh.
finished it.
Y'all motherfucking posers. Hey, bro.
No, stop.
Fake friend.
Fake friend?
Fake friend.
Fake fan.
Fake
Dummy.
Fake fan.
Big dummy goofy.
Bruh, now I know why everyone be gatekeeping this show, man. So
Flapjack.
yeah, Flapjack was
the Marvelous
fucking crazy.
Adventures of Flapjack.
I remember, I still to this day, it's in my mind, but there's like this one scene where there's Flapjack and then this little kid, and then he's just like, let's play this game where like if you pee your pants, then you lose. So this kid starts like laughing, he's like, you win.
Yeah.
You win. And then Flapjack's like, you need to grow up. And then the little kid's like, grow up? I'm 30 years old.
Yeah.
And then they zoom in on his face, and it's just, like, it was just
The
so...
fucking candy episode freaked me the fuck out.
Like, with the candy wife and everything.
Uh-huh. No. I loved it, but, like, some of those episodes
Yeah,
be
no.
considered traumatic.
It was just unsettling. Same with, like,
Yeah.
the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Oh, I love that. Fred Burger.
Oh, Fred Burger, Fred Burger. One time, I was summoned to jury duty, and that's all I could think about was Fred Burger, Fred Burger. Invader Zim.
Yeah, I love it.
That one was just as man. I remember the one episode where Zim, the alien, starts taking like organs.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, bro, how did they get away with this?
It was definitely on the darker side of media. He, the creator of it, can't remember his name for the life of me, but he makes like really good little comics. He's got other stuff that...
Yeah.
I mean, like, I remember, like, before Invader Zim, he made this super gruesome comic.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot the name of it, but, like, it wasn't kid-friendly, I'll tell you that
No.
much. Same with, like, The Mask. You guys know the Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was based off of a comic book, and the comic book was extremely gory.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it makes sense because the
Yeah.
mask kills people. They just don't
Yeah.
explicitly show it in the movie.
Which is weird because...
Is The Mask considered Disney?
Is it Disney? Let me look that up.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it's Disney.
I watched a lot of like little kids shows, obviously when I was a little kid, but still technically in high school.
Yeah.
But like I like Little Bear.
Oh,
was-
Little Bear,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was really cute. It was just
Or, like,
a bunch
Franklin.
of like woodland creatures and like a girl
Oh.
like going on little adventures and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Hanging
All
out,
I
yeah.
watched in high school was either Nana
Well,
or
like
Free.
I didn't watch those ones in high school. I watched
Oh, okay.
Chuggington in high school, which is basically just like a different version of Thomas the Tank Engine.
I did watch Thomas,
He
My,
scared the crap out of
but
me.
it wasn't for me. It
I
was
watched
because my
JJ
little
the
brother.
Jet Plane.
Oh, and you're
Oh,
saying...
that
And
was
you,
bar-
that one?
yeah.
That one
and you
was
think
scary.
Thomas the Tank Engine is
I
scary?
know,
I
'cause
know.
that one looks worse.
Yeah, I
It's
watched.
so
I
uncanny.
know.
Yeah.
I played the game on PC and everything.
I
Like,
remember
loved
that
JJ
game.
the Jet Plane, but I was
Yeah.
scared of Thomas the Tank Engine. Makes
Crazy.
no sense.
Crazy
little
because
brother
that jet
watched-
plane does look
Mhm.
worse than Thomas.
Yeah.
There's 4, there's 6, there's 8. And Holland Creek, red and green and brown and blue. Jesse used to be obsessed.
My little brother was obsessed with Thomas the Tank Engine as well.
Oh shoot! Yeah, I would just stand behind him and watch it because we only had one computer
Yeah.
that had a disc drive in it, so we
I
just pop
used-
the movies in and watch it.
I was disappointed because I thought it was a claymation show.
Mm.
But, like, when they talk, like, the narrator will talk, but, like, the faces don't move, but they just change.
Yeah.
But what I hear is that show is actually really good for, like, children on the spectrum.
Yeah.
Because, like, it helps them learn about facial expressions. Which,
Crazy.
yeah.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, I think it's, yeah, that's fast. That's a little fun fact for y'all.
So if I ever have a kid that's on the spectrum, that's what I'm having them watch. Oh, Zatch Bell.
Yeah.
Zatch Bell. I never got into Zatch Bell or, like,
I
Yu-Gi-Oh!
had some of the trading cards. Dude, I love Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, I had so many cards, so many Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Bro, I was such a dumb kid because I didn't even know how to play the card game.
Yeah.
But like everyone was taught, like everyone loves it. But I'm like, I know nothing.
I didn't even
how
know
to play the game.
English. I just liked watching Yu-Gi-Oh.
I
And
did like the
liked
opening.
playing the card game with
I,
my brother.
I couldn't play the
older
card
brother.
game. Didn't know how. Didn't have anybody to play it with. But I
Me-
had like the Game Boy Color.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Me and my older brother, we would just make up our own rules. Like we would read the card and be like, "I play this."
Yeah.
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Yeah, you're dead. Bye. That's minus whatever points.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Codename Kids Next Door was one of my all-time
Yes.
favorite. It was just such a cool premise.
I watched it, didn't really like it all that much. There
I
were other
loved it.
cartoons that I would have preferred watching.
Damn.
I know.
I liked it a lot. Yeah.
I was gonna say, man, you gotta watch it again because like
I'm sorry.
Codename Kids Next Door.
But I mean, when you got Camp Lazlo next to it,
Yeah.
it's like
Bruh,
Laszlo was
Camp
good.
Lazlo over
See-
Codename Kids Next Door? Damn.
I liked them probably equally, so yeah.
I just like the randomness of Camp Lazlo. It was
Just like-
easy to digest as someone who didn't fully know English yet.
Okay, okay.
So you know, because Kids Next Door, I feel like if you know English and
Fish hooks.
oh, I liked fish hooks.
I remember seeing the commercials for those on Disney all the time. I think it became Disney XD
Yeah.
around that
Yeah,
time
it
instead
did,
of
yeah.
Jetix.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Codename Kids Next Door, if you knew English and were slightly intellectual, you'd be able to get it.
Yeah, just Rick and Morty before Rick and Morty.
Pretty much, yeah. The prequel.
Yeah. Except I actually Codename Kid Next Door is still a classic. I don't know about you guys, but like Rick and Morty, it's been forever
I've never
since
seen
I've
it.
After Pickle Rick, it kind of just went downhill from there. In my opinion, everyone loves Pickle
I've
Rick.
seen a few episodes here and there. It's just never been one of those shows to fully
Yeah.
catch my interest.
First and second season are the best.
What happened to my balls, Summer?
Yeah. Where are my balls?
That was pretty funny.
Or where are my testicles, Summer?
Oh yeah, that's what he says.
We can't.
My life as a teenage robot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, classic. I was gonna say, of course, we got like SpongeBob. Like you can
Yeah.
never,
Oh.
you can't just like say without SpongeBob.
I always do at least one SpongeBob quote a day, and it's kind of
Absolutely.
scary. Yesterday I did quite a few.
Yeah.
On the phone with Ellis. Yeah, that's okay. Maya and Miguel. Did
Oh
you
yeah,
guys
yeah.
watch it?
Maya
Yeah.
and
Miguel,
Miguel,
brothers and sisters and best friends as well. I guess I watched it because I could never be best friends with my siblings, so it was just
hell
like an
no.
interesting. It was just an interesting
Yeah.
concept for me.
Chalk Zone.
Oh,
That
Chalk
one just
Zone.
popped into my head.
Bro,
I
Rudy's
forgot
got the
about
chalk.
Chalk.
The chicka chalk.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Damn. Whatever happened to that? Also, whatever happened to Robot Jones?
Robot Jones.
I don't know if you guys ever heard of that one.
Hold on, let me look up a picture of Robot Jones.
Yeah.
That one was like an old one that I don't know if it got canceled or what, but that was a cool one. I remember.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I've seen a few episodes of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I remember any of it? No,
No.
but I think they showed like an episode in school or something
Yeah.
one time. The
Um,
Amazing World of Gumball?
Oh, classic. Love that one. Same with like
I
regular show.
Yes, regular show.
I would like to put it out there that I haven't seen either of those.
You're missing out.
As well as Adventure Time. I haven't seen Adventure Time.
I
want
haven't
to,
seen it
but
either.
I just haven't.
I'm sorry,
Bruh.
I don't know why I started.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
did.
I've seen bits and pieces of Adventure Time. Honestly, I like watching those iceberg videos or just even explaining like the timeline of
Yeah.
long series like that because you know I'd rather spend 1 hour having someone who's really like passionate about the topic
Yeah.
explaining it and even putting in bits and pieces like, oh, in this episode back in season 1 you can see this and that's how this correlates to season 3.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, I would have never caught that.
Yeah, I remember my coworkers, they'll be like, yeah, I'm rewatching all of Adventure Time for like the 5th time. Like, damn, I haven't
Okay.
even started.
Yeah.
I mean,
To be fair, there's a lot of things that I have watched multiple times in a row.
same here.
Gravity Falls being one of those ones that I've seen.
Ooh, classic.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
great
Who
one.
knows how many times, because they would just show up and have marathons on
Yeah,
Disney
they
XD. So I would just sit there and watch.
Yeah.
And there's some episodes that I've seen probably 10 times more than other episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it was The Office. I've watched that about 20 times.
Yeah, a lot of people have so much love for that show.
Yeah.
I haven't even started The Office
I
either.
haven't seen it either.
I mean, it's an acquired taste. It's on Peacock now.
Yeah.
This is not sponsored.
Yeah. It's one of those things where I definitely wanted to watch it as a kid, but you know, parents forbade that and I was not allowed to
Yeah.
watch that. But so it's like, but once you're given the opportunity, you just lost all interest,
Yeah,
or you
yeah,
just
yeah.
never found the motivation to do it.
I will say, I think Peacock has like the extra episodes that didn't air and weren't like I don't know because I've been seeing clips of of episodes I've never seen.
Yeah.
Because I know every scene of The Office at this
I mean,
point.
it's also possible that there was some that like some episodes got pulled
Mhm,
before
yeah.
you got to see it. Who knows if
Well,
like
maybe
yeah.
like Netflix didn't have
yeah.
those episodes or couldn't
Yeah.
get those. But now
But also, you
does.
never know what like censorship changes all the time in the U.S.
That is true.
So could it be anything? Roly Poly Oly?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
remember
forgot
that.
about
Yeah,
that one.
I loved that one. It's a good one.
Remember JoJo Circus?
Yeah, that's on
JoJo
here.
Circus.
That
Yeah.
one was cool.
I really like JoJo Circus. I watched that one a lot, which is funny because I used to tell people I was scared of clowns. I was just scared of scary clowns
Yeah.
and people.
Makes sense.
I feel like Fetch with Rough Men. That one I think was on PBS, right?
Yeah, that was definitely one of the PBS
Yeah,
classics.
that's the only one that I really liked. That was kind of like that, and it helped me learn English a little bit more.
That one's
Because it's like a game show for kids.
Yeah.
And then if they get stuff right, they can go through like an obstacle course or something. Or like there's different
There's like a
segments.
final challenge, and then at the end of every
Yeah.
episode, they win a prize.
Yeah.
Like that's based off of the theme of the episode. It's like primarily a science kind of show, more
think
or less,
so,
but there's a
yeah.
little bit of everything. in
Yeah.
there,
Yeah, there is. I learned a lot from Fetch with Rough Men.
but, I remember a lot of Cyber Chase.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Cyber
That one was
Chase.
more with math.
Yeah.
But still great, like math
Yeah.
and logic.
I didn't even
Computer.
realize it was a math
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
I just liked
Yeah.
the computer aspect.
Mm-hmm.
Which would bring in Code Lyoko.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the opening, but I just could never get into the actual show itself.
It's because it starts off slow. That's
Yeah.
It's
the
a
thing.
very slow.
It's slow paced. As it goes on, it picks back up. You
Yeah.
know, it really picks up and it keeps like a steady motion. It's just really hard to focus sometimes.
Yeah.
I'll be watching it. Like I'll watch it because you know it's like cable
Goth
TV.
Baddies, Yumi from Code Lyoko.
Is she a goth baddie?
I mean,
Oh, I never
All
watched
black.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I guess I never watched
crop
the
top,
show.
leggings, and the boots. Ah! Sorry.
Okay, you're good. So it was so classified as goth baddie. Yeah, I was gonna say usually I would just watch it because there was nothing else. It was cable, so I'd be like, I just want to watch Martin Mystery. Do you guys know Martin Mystery?
Martin-
It sounds
Mystery?
familiar.
So that one, like Code Lyoko, because I think Code Lyoko's Canadian, right?
It wouldn't surprise me.
I believe it's Canadian. Same with Martin Mystery. I think that one's also Canadian as well. But basically, Martin Mystery was like a show about a guy, like a high schooler, who
Oh?
basically worked for like the FBI, I guess, or something. They basically hunts cryptids. His job is to like find.
Is it in the same universe as Totally Spies?
It's same, like yeah, like that's like the same animation.
I remember that. Okay.
You say it's the same animation, but I asked because of this.
Oh, they did a cross.
They probably had a crossover episode.
Yeah, I think I remember that one.
Yeah, but yeah, basically, the titular character Martin would he worked for like a titular. that's a word.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he worked for like some sort of like organization that looks for cryptids.
Oh.
I feel like we should have brought up Scooby Doo almost immediately.
Oh yeah, man, there's just
What's
so
up,
many
Scooby-Doo?
cartoons,
Yeah.
but like. Yeah, Scooby-Doo's classic. I remember watching the original, like Scooby Dooby. I used to be scared of the
Yeah.
opening because of like the monsters that they show.
I was terrified of the diver.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't scared of the creeper,
Mm-hmm.
but I was scared of the hermit in the cave.
Yeah.
So.
You guys ever watched the Zombie Island movie?
Yeah.
Classic.
They have like a cyber chase movie as well.
They do.
Whatever it's called.
Yeah, there's like a cyber ghost or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, there was one.
And it's got the red shirt Shaggy. It's got the different variations of the gang.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Alternate universe or whatever. Yeah.
Sorry, I kind of went into a little rabbit hole of mine looking
Yeah.
at and then
Jake
American
Long.
Dragon Jake
Dude,
Long,
yeah.
popped up.
I remember that too. Yeah, and what's
I always
weird.
wanted his hair with the green.
One time I
Yeah.
actually did when I was a little kid. Went to like a hair salon and they asked if I want a hair dye, and I did want green
Yeah.
to be like Jake Long. And another thing that's wacky about that show is just how like in the next
It's
season
a French anime.
completely
it's French.
different.
No, sorry, Totally Spies
Totally
is a French
Spies.
Oh, it's
anime.
French. Are you sure it's not like French Canadian or
It
just
says
French?
French. Literally, it
Oh,
says
so
Totally
like,
Spies is a French anime
Ladybug.
influenced animated by Spy-Fi series created by Vincent Chalvon. Demersay, and David Michael. Mainly
Chalvon or is it,
produced
like,
by
Yeah,
I don't
is
know.
it
Is it Chalvon?
Chalvon? Vincent Chalvon? Demersay? I don't know.
The Mercy.
In Demersay. Okay, whatever. By French company Zodiac Kids and Family Studios France. So, with seasons 3 to 5 being co-produced with Canadian company Image Entertainment Corporation.
Oh. Okay.
And the 7th season by someone else.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's as far as the little thingy goes
then
before
there's,
clicking
like,
into it.
The Animaniacs, which
Animaniacs
would
classic.
bleed into Pinky and the Brain because they were a little offset.
I really
Pinky,
liked
the
watching
Pinky.
Pinky
Yeah.
and the Brain. Brain. Yeah.
Copyright.
Just like all of the.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
We're just saying brain right now.
Yeah.
Just like but yeah, like all the Warner Brothers
Yeah.
shows.
All right. Well,
I guess we're wrapping up. Yeah.
yeah, we gotta wrap it up because this
Yeah.
video is already too long.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you guys want longer form content, you can feel free to let us know.
Yeah.
You know,
They
we'll
won't.
look at that. All right, don't let us know. Let us know. Whatever. All right, so that goes for this week's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching this episode from 3 in the Chamber. If you really like us or you like this episode, be sure to hit the like button, hit subscribe, and turn on the notifications. See you in the next one.